everyone, Flower Fairy here, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking at what is coming up in your next relationship. What is your next partner going to be like? What are the energies going to be like in the relationship? And then we're going to take a look at some oracle cards for you. So please note that today's reading and all of my readings are general readings meant for fun and entertainment purposes only and are not intended to provide advice or guidance. So if you're not familiar with pick a card readings, what I've done here is I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards, and each pile is associated with a different crystal. And what I'd like you to do is focus on each pile and choose which one speaks to you. Which one are you drawn to? And keep that pile in mind. And then you're going to scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. And you can click on your pile and you'll be forwarded to your reading. So in pile number 1, we have the Tarot de Luz deck with the rose quartz crystal. In pile number 2, we have the Circle of Life Tarot with the clear quartz crystal. And in pile number 3, we have the Oceanic Tarot deck with the turquoise crystal. So take a minute and decide which pile you're drawn to, and you can pause the video if you need to, and then scroll down to the description box below where you will find the timestamps for your reading. So let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. So you chose the Tarot de Luz deck with the rose quartz crystal. And as you can see, it's a beautiful pale pink crystal, smooth, shiny, sort of oval shaped. I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to first take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 1, to see sort of what's coming up in your next relationship, what this person might behave like, what the energies are going to be in the relationship. So let's take a look here. So the first card we have is the Knave of Cups. The next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the World in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So, pile number 1. What I'm seeing here, starting with the Knave of Cups, is that in your next relationship, you may be meeting someone who is loving and caring. They're a very emotionally open person. They may sweep you off your feet. They love to romance you. They love to make you happy. And they may make you an offer, an invitation. This may be a date. This may be an opportunity to speak with them, see them, some sort of invitation. You can see here in the card that the man is sort of offering his heart here, and it represents, you know, an invitation and just offering you his love or his devotion here. So that's really interesting, pile number 1. And then I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this person that you meet may have some sort of material loss. This could be a loss of money, a loss of assets. there's some sort of unwise management of money or funds going on. So this person may have some financial problems right now, or, when you're involved with them in the relationship. There may be financial issues or problems that go along with the relationship. And then with the World in reverse here, I see that this person is sort of in flux here. They're close to completing a cycle and sort of seeing the big picture, but they're not really there yet. They're close to achieving success and having everything that they need, but they're not there yet. And that could be, why this Nine of Pentacles is here also, because, there's there's still work that needs to be done. There's still steps that need to be taken in this person's life or career. So they're not really at the point of, totally achieving success yet. They're still getting there. And with the Moon in reverse, I see that this person may have repressed emotions, or they could even have unhealthy motives in the relationship or with you. There's some sort of maybe bad energy around this situation, and it could be from these financial problems or issues that I'm seeing here, but it might be something else also, something that you're not aware of. But there's just sort of this feeling of possibly something unhealthy or repressed here. And then with the Three of Wands, I do see that this person does have good prospects for the future, for their career. There's possibilities here of maybe like a business partnership for them, or them being a leader in their job or career. There's possibilities there for them in the future. And they're just sort of in the stage of not being there yet, but they're trying to get there, and I think they will with this Three of Wands, because that's really a card of, adventure and achieving possibilities. So, the future does look bright for them. It looks good for them. So that's sort of what is going on here in terms of what your next relationship partner may be like, and, who you may be meeting. So now I want to take a look at your oracle cards here. And first we've got this card here, which says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it looks like in this relationship that you have with this person, with this next person, there may be some turmoil going on with them, and it may have to do with these financial issues in their life that may create turmoil in the relationship between you. And you might not understand why it's happening, why it's causing problems in the relationship. But like this card says, there's always a higher purpose to those issues, to those problems. And it's actually going to help the relationship in the end, because a blessing is going to be revealed. So things may be difficult, in the beginning with this person, as they're sort of working to achieve their goals and attain success and have financial stability in their life. But it's not going to be easy, in the beginning. It's going to be difficult. And the Spirit just wants you to know that and be aware of that. So next we have trust. And it says, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that actually goes along beautifully with this first card here, pile number 1, because it's saying again that if you trust in the relationship, if you trust in this person, this situation with them going on, where this instability with finances, it will transform and your relationship will transform. You just need to accept it for what it is right now and know that it will change and it will get better. And I can see with the 3 of Wands here, this person has good prospects. So things will, change for them. And you just need to trust in them and trust in the relationship and just sort of let that process happen. And the final card we have here is, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So that's a really important card here, pile number 1, because it's saying that, you may be focusing a little too much right now or in the future on this person. And Spirit really wants you to sort of take a step back and just let that person be and focus on yourself, giving to yourself, and spending time, just sort of getting your life together and focusing on you, and let them sort of work this situation or this financial thing out. Don't really, spend all your time thinking about it or thinking about them, but really make sure to spend time on yourself as well and sort of let that situation resolve itself. So now I'm going to look at a few more oracle cards here, pile number 1, just to get an idea of sort of what's going on or what's going to happen in the actual relationship. So the first card we have here is Mask. And it says, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So this is interesting, pile number 1. And it sort of goes along with this moon in reverse here. Remember before I was talking about this person may have some repressed emotions, some things that they're not telling you, that they're not expressing to you. And, that goes along with this card right here because, they may be hiding what they're feeling, what they're truly feeling, and, maybe pretending, and they have this mask on right now, or they will in the future. So Spirit just wants you to be aware of that and know that, they may not be showing their true colors, their true self yet. They may start out, with this mask on and sort of be pretending or not expressing themselves fully. And that's, something for you just to be aware of here. So the next card we have is Camera. And it says, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So this card tells me here that this person or you may be sort of thinking about the past. This could be a past relationship. It could be past experiences you've had in love. And they're sort of trying to learn from their past. They're sort of going back in their mind and saying, what happened in the past and how can I learn from that? And, this card can also mean that you two will be, making memories together. And, you may take a lot of pictures, a lot of photos of each other or with each other and sort of, be trying to capture those memories. So it can really have 2 meanings here. And the last card we have is Heart with a Key. And it says, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So this is a really lovely card to get here, pile 1. And it's showing me here that this relationship, this next relationship that you have with this person, the Knight of Cups, is going to be really important to you. And you may feel like, you've met the one, and it looks like, you will get together with this person and you'll feel like it's the perfect match. And Spirit wants you to open your heart to this person, it seems to be, someone that you can have a really good relationship with. There, like I said, there's going to be some struggles in the beginning with this person. But I think it's mostly to do with their life situation right now, not so much to do with your relationship with them, but things that they need to sort of resolve and figure out on their own. So Spirit just wants you to be open to this person, be loving to this person, and, is saying that, this person may be the one for you. So that's a really beautiful card, pile number 1. So now I'm going to just take some final oracle cards here and take a look and see what else is happening. So the first card we have is I Can't Stop Thinking About You. And that's a really wonderful card to see here, pile number 1, because it tells me that this person is really going to like you a lot, and they're really going to be sort of thinking about you constantly. They won't be able to stop thinking about you. And, they might be at work and they'll be thinking about you. They might be at home and they might think about you. They might be out with friends and they're thinking about you. So they seem to have a lot of interest and desire and attraction for you, pile number 1. So that's a really good sign. And the second card we have is Just Being Near You is Intoxicating. And that sort of goes along with this first card here. This person is going to be really enamored by you, pile number 1. I see that they're really going to feel strongly for you and really want to be near you all the time. And they sort of get this, feeling of happiness and elation and joy when they're near you. And it sort of overtakes them. So that's a really good thing, pile number 1. And finally, we have here, I feel you leaving me behind. So I think this person may, when you're involved with them, may have sort of a fear of abandonment, a fear of you leaving them or leaving the relationship. There's, they may have issues from their past, dealing with past relationships where someone left or, they were abandoned, but they may have, fears of you leaving them or feel like you're leaving them. So that's just something that Spirit wants you to be aware of as well, pile number 1. So that concludes the card portion of your reading. Now I just want to take a look at a few charms here for you, pile number 1, just to get some more information here about this next relationship. So I have my charm bag here and I'm just going to pull a few charms. So the first we have is the turtle. As you can see it here. Turtle charm. We also have a butterfly here. And we have a key here. So starting with the turtle charm here, pile number 1, I see that this relationship may move slowly. Like I said, there's going to be some issues or problems possibly in this person's life financially or with their career. And so that may sort of hold back the relationship a little bit from moving quickly. This person is still trying to achieve certain things in their life, in their career. And, it may may take time for the relationship to really develop and really move forward and advance in terms of stages. I think this person has, you know, sort of two things on their mind. You know, they want the relationship with you. They want to proceed with you. Excuse me. But they also have career goals and financial goals and things that, you know, they want to do and they want to achieve. And, you know, right now they're feeling some instability in that area of their life. So I don't think they're going to really be moving quickly or fast here. I think the relationship is going to sort of slowly evolve. And that's what the turtle tells me here. And then the butterfly charm here shows me that this relationship, or one of you or both of you, is going to be going through change in the relationship. And we sort of saw that here with the transformation card here. You know, there's going to be changes for you or this person in the relationship. We sort of talked about how they might have financial or career issues, and then it's sort of getting better and the future looking brighter for them. So that could be the transformation here. And your relationship will transform as a result of that as well. So there's going to be a lot of change going on here in the relationship with you two. And then with the key here, I see that, and it actually goes with perfectly with this heart with a key card here, because, you know, you are going to have the key to this person's heart, and they may have the key to your heart as well. You know, it looks like here. You both are sort of just going to feel like, this is the one, you know, this is my person, and this person has the key to my heart. So that's a really beautiful sign here, pile number one. And it just shows me that, you know, despite these possible issues or you know, things going on, you two are really going to have a love for each other, and you're really going to be enamored with each other and just feel like this person is your person. So that's really wonderful, pile number one. So that concludes your reading, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's reading, please remember to give me a thumbs up down below. And please also consider subscribing to my channel, as that will really help my channel grow. And I appreciate your time today, pile number one. I enjoyed reading for you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Hello, pile number two. So you chose the Circle of Life Tarot with the clear quartz crystal. And as you can see, it's a beautiful clear white color with some sparkles in there, and just a beautiful crystal. I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to first take a look at your tarot cards, pile number two, to sort of see what's going to be happening in this new relationship, what this person may be like, what the energies in the relationship are going to be, and just sort of a general overview of the relationship. So the first card we have here is the Eight of Swords. Next card we have is the Seven of Swords. We also have the Six of Swords. We have the World card. And we have the Judgment card. So, pile number two. What I am seeing here is starting off with the the Eight of Swords, it looks like in the future you may be feeling sort of restricted in your love life. It looks like there's a feeling of helplessness. There's a feeling of vulnerability. And I'm seeing that, this feeling may be self-imposed, meaning that, you may be feeling this way for no reason. But I see you sort of, looking for the solution or looking for the truth. But as you can see in the card, this figure is sort of blindfolded here, and they're not able to see how they can get out of this situation. They're sort of trapped in this cave here, it looks like, or cell, and they're not really sure, they're blindfolded, so they can't see how to get out of the situation. So I see that you may, be feeling sort of trapped and not really sure of how to get out of the situation in your love life. And then with the Seven of Swords, I see that you may be feeling also sort of defeated or betrayed. And, this card here is sort of showing me that, you need to just cut your losses and move on. Try to look at your future and not so much, the hurt from the past or the feelings that you had in the past, but really, looking to heal and to move on, to move forward from this past relationship. And the Six of Swords here is a hopeful card because it shows me here that you are going to sort of move away from this past. You're going to move away from this relationship or this person that maybe hurt you in the past. The Six of Swords is a card of transition, and it's a card of moving on. And as you can see in the card, this young girl is sort of just looking at the horizon, and looks like she's ready to just move forward and move on. So that's really positive, pile number 2, because it shows me that you will get over this difficult past relationship that you had in love, and you will move on, so that's a good thing. And then with the World card here, pile number 2, this is also really positive because it shows me that you're going to have this new beginning. You're going to complete this old cycle, and you're going to have a new beginning in love. And I think right now you're just in a period of sort of instability. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling, you don't know how to move on from this past relationship. But I see here that you will, pile number 2. You will move on from it, and you will heal from it. And that's a really beautiful thing because, you will have a new beginning in love. And with the Judgment here, it just shows me again, the Judgment is a card of rebirth, and it's a card of moving forward. So this card is really saying, it's time to leave this past behind, and it's time to move forward in your love life and to look for someone new and maybe try to find somebody new. It's a fresh start. It's showing me that there's new opportunities out there for you in terms of love. There's new potential partners. There's new people. And so Spirit just wants you to sort of heal from this past relationship that you may feel hurt or betrayed by, and really just open yourself to the future. Open yourself to new possibilities. And I think those possibilities will come to you in your love life, pile number 2. So that's sort of what's going on here right now, I think, in terms of your next relationship. So now I want to take a look at some oracle cards here, pile number 2, to see, if anything comes up on this new relationship here. So the first card we have here is, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And so this card is telling me here that Spirit really just wants you to look at what you want from your next relationship and what you want in terms of love. Spirit is saying that you have those answers inside you and inside your heart. Your heart knows what it needs, what it wants, what it desires. Use those lessons to figure out what you want in your life, in your love life, what you want it to be like, what you want it to look like. And so that's really important for you right now, pile number 2. So the next card we have here is forgiveness. And it says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this card sort of just is perfect here, pile number 2, for you, because we talked about you sort of being stuck in this past, focusing your energies on this past, on this possible hurt or betrayal that you felt. And Spirit is really saying here, you need to just forgive and forget. That's sort of the lesson here, forgive and forget. And really, try to create this new reality for yourself by focusing on the future and what you want out of a partner, what you want out of love. And that's really going to help you to move on, to find this next person or this new relationship. Once you forgive and forget, you're going to be opening yourself to all the new possibilities that are out there for you. But you can't do that until you resolve your past, until you really heal from this. And then you'll be able to, move forward and have this new beginning that this world and judgment cards speak about here. So the last card we have here is power, and it says, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And this card is really beautiful, pile 2, because Spirit is saying here that you know inside you what is right for you. You, we talked about before, in your heart, you have the answers of what you want your partner to be like, how you want them to treat you, and how you want to feel in love. You know this, and you have the power. If you're not feeling cherished, if you're not feeling loved in a relationship with someone, you have the power to walk away. You have the power to say no to them. And you hold this power within you. And so that's something that you really need to just remember and be aware of. Pile number 2 is that you have that power. So that's a really beautiful card, pile number 2. So now I'm going to take a look at a few more oracle cards here to sort of get an idea of what is going on in possibly your next relationship, or what's happening here. So the first card we have here is the Runner, and it says, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Now, it's also a possibility that, the next person that you meet in the future, since that's sort of what we're focusing on here, it could be that the next person you meet is a runner. So, they may fear intimacy or fear commitment, and that's something, The next card we have here is Not Enough, and it says, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. And this card sort of goes along here with the 8 of Swords card that we had here in your tarot. And remember, I spoke about this feeling of being trapped or restricted could be self-imposed, and you could be having these fear issues and sort of self-sabotaging yourself. And that's why, you're feeling frustrated. It wants you to know that you are enough for and you're deserving of love, and, you know, to sort of not hold yourself back in terms of love. Spirit just wants you to be aware that, you know, you may feel hurt and betrayed from the past, but you can get over that, you know, and you can, you know, be your best self in your next relationship. So that's really important, pile number 2. And the third card we have here is I like you. And it says, someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So this tells me that when you do get involved in your next relationship, there is going to be someone who likes you. And there's going to be a romance that's going to happen for you, that's going to evolve for you. Someone's going to be flirting with you, and they're going to want to date you, and, you know, in your future. So that's a really good sign, pile number 2. So now I'm just going to get some final oracle cards here for you, just to get a little more information. And the first one, it says, I couldn't let you get close to me. So that's interesting. They fear intimacy. Now this could also be, you know, this new person and this new opportunity. It could be speaking about that as well. This person may, once you do get involved with them, they may have fear intimacy issues, you know, as well. So it can sort of go both ways here, pile number 3. And then we have, we need to let each other go. So again, this card, it looks like, you know, there's a possibility that can also be your future relationship with this person that likes you. You know, they may feel like that you both need to let each other go at some point. If they are the one that has this fear of intimacy issue, they may feel like you guys need to part in the future. So that's a possibility as well. And then we have the card that I wish things could be different. There is just this feeling of, you know, them not being able to commit to you here. And it's not anything to do with you, you know, it's to deal with them and issues that they have of, you know, fear of intimacy and fear of commitment. So Spirit just wants you to sort of be aware of that here. So now I'm just going to pull a few charms here to get some more information for you, pile number 2. So we've got an angel's wing here. We also have a butterfly. And we also have here. A horse, it looks like. So what the angel wing here is showing me, pile number 2, is right now you have sort of angels watching over you. I think your angels really want you to heal from your past here. They're sort of coming through with this healing energy right now and really wanting you to heal from your past, to forgive, to forget, to let go, and really just open yourself to the future. Open yourself to love in the future and really figure out what you want, what you need, what you desire. And they're sort of saying, we're here, you know, we're assisting you, we're helping you, and they're there for you, you know, when you need them. So, you know, don't be afraid to call upon your angels, your spirit guides. You know, they're watching over you right now, and they really want you to know that, pile number 2. So that's really beautiful. And with the butterfly charm here, it shows me that, like I said before, you're in a period of change right now. You're in a period of transformation, moving from the past into your future, you know, letting go of your past, moving forward. And the butterfly is a symbol of growth and transformation. And that's really beautiful, pile 2, because it shows me that you will change, you will transform this situation in your love life, and you will grow from it. So that's really beautiful, pile number 2. And with the horse charm here, it shows me that, you know, you will eventually move forward from this, from your past. You will find someone else, and you will heal your past, and you will move forward. You know, the horse is a fast moving animal. You know, it can gallop, it can move fast. And the horse here shows me that you will do that. You know, you will move forward. You will get past this difficult past that you've had. And that's a really, really lovely thing, pile number 2. So that concludes your reading today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, pile number 2, please remember to give me a thumbs up in the box below. And also please consider subscribing to my channel, as that would really help me and my channel grow. And I really enjoyed doing this reading for you today, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So you chose the Oceanic Tarot deck with the turquoise crystal. And as you can see, it's a beautiful sort of aqua turquoise color. It's got some black markings in it, a beautiful crystal. I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to first take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 3, to sort of get an idea of what this new partner or relationship may look like and what the energies might be within the relationship. So the first card we have here is the 10 of Wands in reverse. Next we have the 2 of Cups. We also have the 6 of Cups. Then we have the King of the Ocean in reverse. And finally, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So what this is showing me here, pile number 3, is this person that you may be in this next relationship may in the future feel this, like their load has been lightened. There may be like a release in pressure or responsibility that this person feels. You know, they may have been feeling stressed out or pressured, you know, in the past. But when you two get together and you meet this person, they're going to feel this release of pressure, you know, and this could, you know, be, you know, them letting go of control and sort of delegating responsibilities in their life, you know, giving up that control and sort of letting other people help them. That leads to this, you know, release of pressure. But, you know, there's going to be some sort of release here for them. And, you know, that's a positive thing, pile number 3. And with the 2 of Cups here, it's showing me that you are going to be meeting this person and having a partnership with them. You're going to have a connection. You're going to have an attraction. You know, there's going to be a very strong romantic attraction here between you two. And you will have, you know, some type of partnership. And the 2 of Cups, you know, can mean a committed relationship. It can mean marriage. It can mean, you know, a serious long-term partnership. So, you know, it looks like this person or this relationship is going to be stable for you. And it's going to be a good relationship between 2 people who sort of have a mutual attraction for each other. So that's really beautiful, pile number 3. And with the Six of Cups here, this is showing me that this person that you meet may sort of have memories, from their past. They could maybe still be sort of thinking about a past relationship or someone from their past. This could also mean here that this person that you meet, this Two of Cups person, could be someone from your past. This could be a past partner or someone that you had a relationship with in the past, or it could be just someone that you knew from your past, a childhood friend, a coworker. It could be someone you were involved with romantically, but there's some sort of past connection coming up here. And like I said, it could have two meanings. So just be aware of that here. And then with the King of the Ocean here in reverse, I think that this next person that you're going to be involved with here may have sort of problems organizing their life right now or in the future. They may have this feeling of not being organized, having trouble managing their job or their life. And it sort of goes along with this Ten of Wands in reverse here. They may be sort of a disorganized person, and that's why they were feeling so pressured and so stressed out, maybe because they weren't delegating things to other people and they weren't really organized themselves. So things were sort of just falling through the cracks and not getting done. And, they were feeling really pressured by that. So this card, also sort of goes along with that. It means lack of order, difficulty managing, your work or your life. So just be aware that this next person, may have some of those issues or traits here, pile number 3. And then with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, that sort of goes along with these two cards here because it's talking about a lack of security. This person may also feel this fear of poverty, this fear of not having enough money, not being secure in their job, in their life. And, it could be a little bit of greed, or it could be, just fear of poverty here. And, I think it goes along with this lack of order and this, difficulty managing their work or their life. Along with that just goes this fear of like losing everything, and things sort of just falling apart and going to the wayside, So just be aware that this person may have these sort of issues going on in their mind and in their life in the future when you meet them. So that's sort of what I'm getting here, pile number 3 for you in terms of this next relationship. And now I want to take a look at some oracle cards for you just to get some more information here. So the first card we have is Wait, and it says, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So I think what Spirit wants you to know here right now, pile number 3, is not to rush into this relationship. Allow things to unfold at their right timing, in their divine time. Don't really look to sort of push the commitment further right away. Let things sort of just evolve on their own as they will. Spirit just wants you to, take your time with this. Take your time with this person, with this relationship, and just sort of let them get their life in order. Let them figure this issue or this situation out. And then you two can, really focus on each other and really move things forward. But Spirit is sort of saying that now is not the right time, to move it forward. It's the right time to just let it unfold as it will. Next card we have here says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And this is a really beautiful card here, pile number 3, because Spirit, is saying here that, this love and this relationship is really going to be special for you. It's really going to be important for you. And, you're going to take those memories with you. Focus on that and be aware of that. And, cherish this love, really, be thankful for it and cherish it, because it looks like it's going to be a really beautiful connection with the Two of Cups here. And it's going to be really special. So make sure you just cherish that, pile number 3. The final card we have here is Balance, and it says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So Spirit really wants you to sort of strive for balance here in this partnership. Spirit is saying, it's better sometimes, not to agree on things. It's better to really speak your truth, be true to yourself, and if that means disagreeing with a partner, that's what it means. It's important for both people in a relationship to be truthful, not only to each other, but to themselves, to speak your truth and to be, genuine in your relationship, not always just agreeing for the sake of agreeing, to sort of appease, that person or appease the relationship, but really, speak your truth and tell that person how you really feel, and Spirit is saying that that's important for you in this next relationship, to try to, have that balance and to really just be true to yourself. So that's really beautiful, pile number 3. So I'm going to take a look at a few more oracle cards here for you, pile number 3, to get an idea of sort of the energies in this next relationship. And the first card we have here is Ascending, and it says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So that's really wonderful, pile number 3, because it shows me that you're going to be learning in this new relationship, and you're going to be in a new phase, and you're going to be preparing yourself for union with this person. And, it's going to be sort of a growing and learning experience for you. So that's really beautiful. And, you're also going to be transcending obstacles. Like we spoke about here, this person that you may get involved with, may have these problems in their life right now, organizing their life, planning their life, things like that. But, it looks like from this card, they're going to be getting over those obstacles. They're going to transcend those obstacles and be able to move your relationship forward with them. So that's really beautiful, pile number 3. The next card we have here is Sunglasses, and it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this person that you meet in your future, they may be sort of, watching you, looking at you a lot. This may mean, they might be looking at your social media, they might be looking at photos of you, they may, just be sort of aware of you. They enjoy looking at you. They enjoy following what's going on in your life and what you're doing. And, so that's something to just, Spirit just wants you to be aware of here, pile number 3. And the final card we have here is Talking, and it says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So this shows me here, pile number 3, that you will be talking to this person. This person is going to want to talk to you, want to converse with you. And they may send you a message, you know, it may be a text, it may be an email, it may be a call, but they're going to want to get to know you and they're going to want to speak with you. So, you know, Spirit just wants you to be aware that, you know, this is coming up and this will occur, you know, in this relationship with this person. So that looks really good, pile number 3. So now I'm just going to draw a few final oracle cards here to sort of get an idea of the energies here. And the first one says, I wish I could share my good news with you. So it looks like this person that you are going to meet in the future here is going to want to share some news with you. And it may be this news that we spoke about before about them sort of, you know, releasing this pressure and becoming more organized and delegating responsibilities, you know, and feeling more secure. They may want to share that news with you, or it may be, you know, some type of other news, but it looks like there's some type of news here that they wish they could share with you, and they may not be able to tell you yet or share it with you yet, but it looks like they want to. Pile number 3. And then the next card we have here is I hide behind material things. So this shows me here, pile number 3, that it sort of goes along with this lack of security card here. This person, you know, like I said, may be very focused on material things, money, assets, you know, material things in their life when you meet them. And they sort of hide behind those things, you know, and that can sometimes cause issues, you know, in the relationship because they're not really focusing on, you know, love or moving the relationship forward as much. They're more, you know, focused on like material things, you know, so, and that is just, you know, it can be from fear. It can be, like we spoke about, this fear of security, you know, that they have. So Spirit just wants you to be aware that, you know, when you're involved with them in the future, they may hide behind material things. And the final card we have here is the timing just wasn't right for us. So this can mean here that, you know, this person in the future, pile number 3, you know, there may be a situation where, you know, if this was someone from your past, because we spoke about here with the 6 of Cups, that this could be referring to someone from your past that you reconnect with again. And if that is the case, and that resonates with you, pile number 3, then this person wants you to know that in the past, the timing just wasn't right for you two, you know, and that may be why you're reconnecting now. You know, the timing may not have been right, but now the timing is right for you both, you know, and so this person is sort of saying, you know, in the past, the timing wasn't right for us, but now I think it is, you know. Or if this is not someone from your past, this could mean that this person that you meet in the future, this new person, is going to feel like the timing isn't right for you. You know, you may get involved in a partnership and then things may sort of dwindle out and fade, and that person may just feel like the timing isn't right. So it could be one of 2 scenarios here, pile number 3, depending on what's going on in your life and what resonates with you. But that is what I'm getting here for you, pile number 3, in terms of your cards. And I'm just going to pull a few final charms here for you. I've got my charm bag here just to sort of get a few final words of information here. So first we have the Star. We have, it looks like, an angel here. And we have, let's see, a turtle. So what the star tells me here, pile number 3, is that this person or this relationship may be sort of like a wish that you've had. You know, you may have been wishing for this person, hoping for this person, and, you know, sort of wishing upon the stars, you know, for this person to come into your life. And, you know, it looks like they will, you know, with the 2 of Cups here, it looks like they will come into your life in the future. So that's really beautiful, pile number 3. And with the angel here, it's showing me that, you know, your angels are really watching over you right now, and they're watching over this partnership and this relationship. And they really want, you know, this relationship to work between you two. You know, they're sort of rooting for you guys, and they're sort of watching, you know, over this. So that's really beautiful, pile number 3. And finally, we have the turtle here. And what the turtle tells me is that this relationship with this next person may move slowly. You know, it may not move really fast, you know, into levels of commitment. You know, it may move more slowly, and it could be because this person, you know, has some issues in their own life with this organization and management here. That may be why it moves slowly, you know. And also we got the card here about waiting, you know, which goes along with the turtle here, because Spirit is really saying, you know, don't rush into this relationship. Take it slowly. You know, a turtle moves very, very slowly, and Spirit sort of wants you to be like the turtle here and just take it slow, move slowly, and, you know, things will move forward in their time, in their correct time. And that's really important here for you, pile number 3. So that concludes your reading here. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy the reading today, pile number 3, please remember to give me a thumbs up in the description box below. And also please consider subscribing to my channel, as that will really help my channel grow. And I really appreciate you spending the time today. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. And I will see you in the next reading.